Question number 2, they give us an L shape and they ask us to find the area. I'm going to show you two methods with this. The first method is anytime we have an L shape, you can always chop this up into two rectangles. So when you do that, you only have to make one dotted line. So let's look at this first piece right here. We know this is 80, and let's take a look at this right here. If this entire piece is 100 and this little piece is 60, then that means that that would have to be 40. So we know 80 times 40 will give us the area of this big guy. We know 80 times 40 gives us 3,200. Now we've got to take care of this little guy. We know the top piece is 60 because it's already labeled. And when we look at the side piece, we have to look at this long piece. This is 80. This piece is 60. The difference between those two guys is 20. So now we're going to find the area of this little guy. We know 60 times 20 gives us 1,200. We're ready to add the two of these. We get 3,200 plus 1,200. We get 4,400. I think I did something wrong. Or we could do the area of the big rectangle. So I'm calling this the entire big rectangle, ignoring the inner dimensions right now. We know 80 times 1,000 gives us 8,000. You can see that piece right there that's cut out, so to speak, is missing. So we could calculate the area of that and subtract that from our total. So 8,000 minus the missing piece, and I put a star right there. If you look at that missing piece, 60 by 60 are the dimensions of that. We know 60 times 60 is 3,600. So 8,000 minus 3,600, we end up with the same answer of 4,400. And I'll pause for a moment. And that is choice A, 4,400, choice A. So again, both methods will work. If you're comfortable with more method and you want to do that every time, please feel free to do so. You can chop it up into rectangles, add the area of each rectangle. Make sure you do that carefully and you're not double counting anything or leaving anything out. So that is question number 2.